Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop here to repair. Check here. Asus ROG Strix Ryzen 7 and RTX graphics. So what's the problem with this laptop? I mean, the charger is plugged in, we can press the power button, nothing happened. Let's see what the customer is saying. The customer is a computer shop. Let's see. The customer is saying model Asus G513R. History: DC jack wasn't holding the charger well, and the local technician soldered it after couple of weeks. DC jack fully broken, DC jack fully replaced by a different tech, but after that the laptop was switching on without any image. Laptop sent to a different local repair shop. Conclusion: liquid thermal paste was split on the motherboard and GPU gives 0 ohms. Okay, so this laptop has been on so many places. From what I understand, the laptop should, well, I mean, should come on without picture. That's the last state. What he's saying, but the laptop is dead. I mean, GPU 0 ohms doesn't concern me. Should start and work on the internal graphics. But this one is just dead. Not charging, nothing. Okay. So I will say, let's have a look inside and let's see what other people work on this laptop. But before that, let's speak about today's video sponsor, PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop solution for all kinds of PCBs. 3D printing, CNC, sheet metal, all are available on their website. I will leave a link in the description. Every new register, they will have $5 to buy PCBs, which is about 10 PCBs. So basically, you just make an account and you have like 10 PCBs for free. All you have to do is to pay for the postage. Now, I did check myself. The quality, it's unbelievable. So check here. Those are PCBs from the PCBWay. As we start on the other channel with beginner lessons, definitely I will order some PCBs from PCBWay. Just check their link on the description. Let's open the laptop quickly and let's have a look inside. So how is everyone? This looks like a very complicated job. I mean, even if we are making the laptop to come on, we have that laptop stay coming on in no picture, which is very bad. Okay, so the laptop is open. I mean, why this laptop has so many numbers? I mean, even on the back keys was sticker with so many things. It's about the screws number or what? This is strange. I mean, what is the idea? Like, what kind of screws goes where? Okay, let's take the heatsink out. Okay, so the heatsink is out. And indeed, I can see on the CPU like liquid thermal paste. Or not. Maybe it was there before. No, it's like normal thermal paste. Like, oh no, sorry. I take my words back. So this is liquid metal. This one. Check here. You can see. Yeah. And indeed, it is on the motherboard. Okay, why is not working? Let's focus on the input circuit. Let's see what do we have. Yeah, indeed, I can see the charging port has been replaced before, and is moving. Check here. You can see it. You know why this happened? You can see. So actually, it's no pin solder there. This has happened because the people they cannot solder the port because this board it will suck the heat badly. So the only way to solder this port properly, it's using. Wait, there we have a pin. We know track there. Yeah, it's using lower melting solder wire. Yeah, like 180 degrees, which for me is perfect. Like 180 is perfect. So that's the reason why this happened. Yeah. So we have to solder this port back, but in order to solder this port back, we have to take the motherboard out. Now, you know my channel, you know me. I never use like anything else than normal solder wire, 280-degree solder wire, like normal solder wire. And I started using it probably like half of year, 1 year ago. I think 1 year ago I started using it. Boy, you know what? My life gets so easier. I mean, before, happened like to melt the plastic of the connector or the HDMI port, but not using like 180-degree solder wire. I mean, I can't go back and solder it like normal solder wire. I mean, yeah, I've seen people there going even lower, like 140 degrees. But for me, that's too low. I mean, I have no problem with 180. But if you are like a beginner, going low on the temperature, it will be easier for you. I mean, to not destroy the plastic components or charging ports. Charging port. I mean, lol. The charging port actually is soldered here. Wait. Is making no sense. I mean, what is the point to solder the port on this side of the motherboard? Is making no sense. And wait, 1 second. So that's the middle pin, what we are seeing here. 1 second. So this one is the middle pin, right? The thing is, you can leave a desolder on the back. Just solder here on the front, right? I mean, of course, we are not judging. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just, it's a logical thing to see where the track is going. And obviously, the minus is soldered properly, but the plus is on this side. Look, you have the inductors here. I mean, it's not really matter how you solder that port. I mean, you cannot solder at all, but just solder the plus to the inductors. Let's use a little bit of rosin. Perfect. And you'll say, yes, sorry, look, the solder is not getting. Yeah, check here. So easy, you see? And if you are not happy, like I am, yeah, like, okay, I mean, I'm happy, but some people watching, they will not be happy with this. I'm gonna come with the hot air around, let's go down to like 260 degrees. And with hot air, with 260 degrees, you're not gonna melt the plastic. So you see, it's very easy to solder this port properly. You can see, check here. Perfect. Yeah, we can use more rosin. Perfect. It's not looking nice. It's soldered on the board, it's soldered here. Perfect. Yeah, that's all. That's all what you have to do. Here are missing components. Check here, you can see. So here something is missing. Here. Not sure what. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I can't solder this one. Why I cannot solder this one? Anyone knows? Heat. You're right. Heat. Because the board has a different temperature compared with the charging port or my soldering my solder iron. Now it's perfect. You can see now it's perfect. That's a perfect solder. And then we have here what? Two more pins. Perfect. Check here. Check here. So nice. No problems at all. Perfect. Then you have here one more solder. No issues, no problems. You see? That's what I'm trying to explain. Good. So now we solder the charging port. Let's ignore the missing components from that chip. What the board is doing, what current is taking. I think I have one plug here. Yeah. Asus. I'm pretty sure I have the Asus plug. Basically, I don't have this plug. That's okay. We have power supplies. I mean, we work so much time without, plugs. We work only with the power supply. And I had no problems. You remember? The current, more current. Yeah, like 2 amps. We have minus, we have plus, and it's taking nothing. No current at all. Okay, let's plug the charger so we can follow and track the voltage. The charger is plugged in, nothing blow up, which is good. The voltage here is, check on the screen, 19.9. Yes, the port is soldered properly. Then we have first MOSFET, second MOSFET current resistor, and we have 19.9. So actually the main power rail is present. You can believe that? Yeah, 19.9. Okay, let's plug the charger and let's press the power button and see what is happening. So pressing the power button. Yeah, we do have the charging like that. You can't see it. Yeah. And nothing happened. You know what? Actually, the the charging port is on the keyboard. Lol. Okay, that's fine. Pressing the power button. Now the laptop is not coming on. Wait, it is coming on. Lol. Yeah, the CPU is getting hot. Yeah, the laptop is on right now. Obviously, the screen is not plugged in. Let's plug the screen. Heatsink. Nah, we don't need heatsink. We don't need heatsink. Let's plug the screen. RAM memory. It is on right now. The CPU is getting hot. The GPU is cold. The CPU is hot, but no picture on the screen, nothing. That sucks. You know that? Okay, that's good. Let's check the voltage and stuff. The voltage we have here, let's see, CPU, we have a 1.1, RAM memory. RAM memory have nothing. 5 volts on RAM memory? What kind of RAM memory is that? 0.2? Wait a second. Let me unplug the battery. I'm not comfortable with the battery there. I don't know. I don't know about this RAM memory. Good. Let's plug the charger. Let's power on the laptop. Yeah, it is on. Let's check the voltage on coils. Here we have 0.7. Here we have 0.6. 1.8, that's fine. 1.1, it's fine. 12 volts. Here we have nothing. Okay, that's strange. Okay, probably from the GPU. You know, my RAM memory doesn't have voltage. And yeah, we have 1.8 volts. .1, good. Here we have 3.3. Here we have 5. Here we have 0.2. Okay, that's weird. What that coil is doing is 0.2. This coil has 0 volts also. This one 0. Yeah, the GPU it is hot. The CPU, sorry. The GPU is not enabled. I mean, this is a common mistake. People are taking the multimeter, checking the coils to ground. Wait, what do we have here? Oh, 0 ohms. Okay, that's not 0. Here, 0 ohms. Oh, the GPU is short. No, it's not. Of course, it's a very low resistance on the GPU. What I don't understand, why the CPU has liquid thermal paste but not the GPU. This is kind of strange, you don't think? Okay, that's fine. Let's make some space here. Let's clean this thingy. We can start with the CPU. Yeah, it is liquid metal there. Let's analyze the board. Okay, let's take those things out because it's thermal paste on them. And we're gonna do a trick, yeah? Perfect. We're gonna do some magic together here today. You wanna see some magic? You still thinking about the components missing near to the charging port? That's the LAN chip, yeah? But don't worry about that. If the customer or the computer shop want the lamp or repair, that's a different price, we a different story. Right now, our concern is to bring this back to life. Yeah, that's all. One resistor missing from the CPU. What do you think about that? Huh? It doesn't look right. I mean, when you have, so many people working on a thing, you don't even know what happened, you know what I mean? Just because of that, I don't take repairs. Someone else try already. Just because of that. You see that resistor missing there? Yeah, that's the reason. So how did I go this job? Well, I don't even know. Because usually I told them, if anyone worked before, don't send it. So, yeah, you see the things are slipping through the cracks, like this laptop. So I'm assuming those are some data lines, right? 0 ohms, 0 ohms, 0 ohms, and obviously 0 ohms. So, what do you think has to be there? You're right, a proper calibrated fuse. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Solder? Yeah, that's fine. Let me grab a wire. You know what? My repairs, I'm using the wire more compared to any other component. Okay, that's fine. So that's our fuse. Perfect. Now let's test it one more time. Let's see what it's doing. The screen is connected. Plug in the charger. Pressing the power button. And the motherboard is not coming on for some reason. Pressing the power button is not working. That's crazy. It was working before. Oh. Okay, the BIOS. One second, let me plug the battery. Plug in the charger. Pressing the power button and nothing happened. Why is that? I just rebuilt that truck. That's all what I did. That's crazy. We plug the screen. That's the keyboard. RAM memory, let's move it here. Perfect. Plug in the charger. It's not powering on. Wait a second. 1.8 on the BIOS. Main power LED is present. .3 on the keyboard. This is pissing me off, so I'm doing something good. And the laptop stopped working. Okay, let's check the power button track. Power button track. 3.2, pressing the power button, it is going to 0. I can't believe. So actually it is going to 0. The power button is good. So why is not working then? From the same reason why it's not charging. Because it has the middle pin and I don't understand what the middle pin is doing. Let's try to find out. No, the middle pin is not used. No. Plug in the charger. Let's see, it's charging the battery. Battery has 16 volts. Yeah, it is charging. Check on the battery. On the screen, it's charging. So what's the problem then? I mean, we clean this thingy. This is a crystal. Yeah, okay, it's making sense. I check here. You see, this is a quartz crystal, yeah. And here we have liquid thermal paste. You can't see, right? Check here. You see? Check. You can see. It's this resistor. It's all with liquid thermal paste. This one. And the resistor is between the pins of the crystal. You know what I mean? This is the worst place from entire laptop, yeah? The worst place to have liquid metal on your quartz crystal. So this is the worst place. There's no other place worse than this. Wait, check that capacitor. I can't believe. So I believe the liquid metal erode the solder. That's what I believe happened here. Because it has gallium, right? Yeah. Okay, where is the liquid rosin? A little bit of liquid rosin. Perfect. Yeah, the liquid metal, it will bond with the solder. Yeah, you can actually solder a liquid metal. You know what? This component is so important. So this capacitor is so important. So if I lose this capacitor, we can go to sleep. It's nothing what we can do. If I'm losing this capacitor, now, this is critical. You don't want to mess up with the capacitor on your crystal. So this solder is all messed up. I can see based on the, it's melting quickly. So this solder is mixed already with the liquid metal. The crystal is solid, I cannot melt it, but those thingies, I cannot move it, the crystal. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Perfect. No, I can't solder the capacitor. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much liquid metal on the solder itself. Perfect. Now let's test it. Let's see. Let me cool down the CPU. Right, so we have the screen connector. We don't need this cable, but let's plug it. Let's have some LEDs. Good. Keyboard. We need a keyboard. Perfect. And now we need the charger. So what I'm gonna do? I will use a screw to screw the motherboard in place. Perfect. So now we know the motherboard is on place. So I will bend the laptop like that, so I can put the charger on the back. Yeah, and I can start it. Yeah, it is coming on. You can see it. Any picture? I think it's working. The CPU is getting mad hot. If the CPU is getting mad hot, means the CPU is working. Which made me believe that was the issue, was no clock on the CPU. One more time. Pressing the power button. Yeah, the CPU is mad. I can't even hold it. I can't hold it. That's how hot it is, the CPU. No, this is mad hot. No, I can't hold it. Give me picture. I want picture. That's all what I want. I want picture. The GPU is coming on. It's hot. The GPU is mad hot, and the GPU switched off. Yeah, the GPU switched off. Because it's no heat sink and it's auto protecting. No, we can't test it like that. But this is looking fantastic, yeah. So let me clean this thingy. But it's looking great. I mean, having a hot CPU means you have a CPU with clock, not only with voltage. And the GPU now is coming on. Thermal paste. Let's use some thermal paste. Okay, that's enough. That's empty. I don't have any more, but I have the MX4. My old MX4 thermal paste. Just perfect for this job. Fantastic. Now let's put back the heatsink. But it's looking good. It's looking good. Even this way. So actually, even the GPU is. I mean, the GPU power supply, it will not come on till the other things are tested, like the CPU chipset. So the GPU is the last one which is coming on, the GPU and the VRAM. So when the GPU is, you can feel it is coming on, that's mean the board is fine. Good, and we need 2 screws on the GPU. Perfect. Good. Let's plug the charger and test one more time. I have hope this time. Let's see. Pressing the power button. It is coming on. We have to wait a little bit because probably, the BIOS is reset, as the laptop has been without battery. I can feel the CPU. I can feel it. It's getting warm. Come on, give me a picture. Because otherwise we are screwed, if we have thermal paste behind of the CPU. So we are waiting for a picture. And the picture is not coming. Do you think it's RAM memory? Can be. Can be the RAM memory. Let me. We have backlight. We have picture. That's crazy. That's insane. It's working. I can't believe that's crazy. I mean, the level of damage on this motherboard, and this laptop is still working. This is a miracle. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Yeah, the GPU is hot, the CPU is hot. That means both are working. I can't believe. Yeah, check that. The NVIDIA chip is detected. 3070 Ti. Wow. I mean, what are the odds? You know what I mean? When you see on the motherboard, you see thermal paste, you see like missing components. This laptop has been like on 3-4 computer shops. Easy money, easy £100. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fantastic. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy. I mean, I can't believe I fixed it. You know what I mean? This is that kind of job you start, but you are nearly like 99.9% sure you can't do it. This is a lucky case. This is a case where the thermal paste didn't go behind of the CPU. Goes on the motherboard, most likely on the oscillator, on the crystal. And yeah, we had a missing resistor from one CPU track here. Yeah, that's what we had. I'm happy. I'm happy I fixed it. I can't believe. Insane job. Insane job. This is a lucky case. Trust me, here is no skill. Yeah. So here is no skill at all. This is just luck. Yeah, just luck. We are just lucky. The thermal paste didn't go behind of the CPU. I had a job probably like over 1 year ago, and the liquid metal goes under the VRAM, one VRAM chip. So I had to replace that VRAM chip. You remember that job? Yeah. Fantastic. We fixed it. We fixed it. Can't believe actually it's working. And the battery is charging. We tested, right? Yeah, probably the battery is charged. Yeah, let me check if it's charging. Plug in the charger. And the voltage on the battery, 16.136. Yeah, it's charging. You can see the voltage is going up. So it is charging. Fantastic, fantastic. Hopefully it will work fine on the future. Yeah, the laptop it is on because the battery was unplugged. But have in mind, a CPU which is getting very hot soon as you start the laptop, it's a good sign. Yeah, a GPU which is start getting hot, it's actually a very good sign because that means that your AC chip spoke with the BIOS. Everything on the board looks fine, so they speak together, and they speak. The chipset is part of the CPU, so those components speaking together, and if they speak the same language, the last step it will be to enable the power on the GPU and the VRAM. Yeah, it is working, and we have the charging sign on the battery. You can see it there. Yeah, perfect. You can see 19 volts, the battery. Let me unplug the battery. Yeah, it's holding the charge. Check here, the charge. It's holding the charge. All good. So I'm gonna stop now. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, those things matter for you too. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye.